Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm your host D-Day, bringing you some more Funko Pops. So let me introduce this little guy. This is Xerxes our Sphinx. And recently I've made a couple of online purchases and decided that I'm going to put them all in one video for you guys. So if you're ready, then let's play with D-Day. So here are some of the online orders I've made. We have some that were super recent. They just came in, and that's why I wanted to make this video for you guys. The first one being the Funko Store exclusive glow-in-the-dark Killua from our Hunter x Hunter collection, and the exclusive Amazon Flocked Sylveon. This guy right here, the Walgreens exclusive Kitty Pryde going through the wall. I actually got this thing back in March. And I've been meaning to do an episode on Walgreens again, but I don't have any content for it. So I have to put this in this video or else it's gonna just sit on the shelf waiting to be displayed. So let me start off with this one and give it the respect it deserves. It's the Walgreens exclusive Kitty Pryde going through the wall. I got this one on clearance back in March. So like I said, I got this one off of the Walgreens website and I got it on clearance with free shipping back in March, back when I went crazy for these Funko Pops. I love this scene. It is a lot smaller out of the box, and this version of Kitty Pryde is the comic book version, so she's wearing her outfit. And not only is she coming through the front of this wall, on the back side, I love the detail. Her ponytail on her foot is still showing on the other side. So it's showing how she's going through the wall. The next one I wanted to talk about was this Amazon exclusive glow-in-the-dark Flash. So I got this one before the movie came out, and I wanted to surprise my daughter with it. So this figure looks really cool out of the box. What's really awesome about this figure is that you can turn his head, so he can look over his right shoulder, he can look straight ahead, and he can look over his left shoulder. So whichever pose you find most dynamic, you can twist him into that. So if you have a set on your cabinet that you want to display, you can actually make him face either direction if you wanted to. Or to conserve space, make him run towards you. So this is one of those facts about this Funko Pop that isn't really described, but you can make him run to the left or to the right. It just depends on what you like better. So this one actually has a nice story to it. We have the Enchantress from Beauty and the Beast, and it is a Funko 2021 Wondrous Convention limited edition, so WonderCon. The story behind this one is that Christina and I, we went to Culture Shock, and I asked her if there was anything in the store that she really liked, and she pointed out this Enchantress. So I immediately checked Amazon and eBay, of course, to see if we can get the best deal. In the store at Culture Shock, it was selling for $30, but I won the bid on this one for a little bit under $13. And wow, I love this figure. It is a very enchanting figure, pun intended, of course. I love that her eyes are closed and that she has her wand ready and she has the rose ready. I believe this is the scene right after she changes from the old lady that was peddling her wares to the beautiful Enchantress right before she curses Beast. So I'm going to put them over here, and I know it's kind of weird going from DC to Marvel to Disney, but these are online orders. And I'll save all three of the Hunter x Hunter figures for the end. The next one I'll talk about is a little weird. It is a Funko Store exclusive. It's Michael Jordan from the Chicago Bulls. So the story behind this figure is I got this one for free. I made an order on Funko Store, and they asked me if I wanted a free Funko Pop, and I had the choice between three of them, and I felt that this Michael Jordan was the best deal to get for free. So this is actually pretty cool. I believe this is Michael Jordan in his signature move, his dunk from the free throw line. So correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't watched basketball in a really long time. The reason why I got this figure is because out of the three choices of free pops, I figured this one was going to be the one that was going to hold its value best. So the next one I want to talk about is the Funko Store exclusive Facet Spider-Man. So I ended up getting this one to knock me over the free shipping. I got everything I wanted from my order, and I still needed a little bit to get free shipping. So more or less, I added this one to it because it's Spider-Man, and I wanted to have one of these Facet Funko Pop in my collection. All right, so we're going back over to Marvel. First we did Marvel, DC, Disney, NBA, and now back to Marvel. The Facet Spider-Man does look really cool. The only thing that's a little bit confusing is that he has silver airbrushing on his knees and on his shoulder, which makes it look like it has a defect. And on top, since most of this figure is clear and transparent, you can see the spring through his mask, and on the left, right, and top, because it has to attach somewhere, the sides and the top of the helmet are discolored. So that's a little bit of a bummer. So the next one that I'm going to talk about before I go into the 3 Funko Pop from Hunter x Hunter is this flocked Espeon. And it's an Amazon exclusive. I pre-ordered this one way back when, and I really thought it was going to show up in December because that's when it said it was going to arrive, but it arrived yesterday, and I want to show this off as fast as possible because it's a furry Pokemon, and it's absolutely perfect. It is exactly what I was hoping for. I am blown away by flocked Pokemon Funko Pop. Absolutely. I wanted to pre-order this one because I did not want to risk them selling out and me needing to get this one later on in my collection for double or maybe even triple the price. I got this for retail value, and it is wonderful. Also, the head moves, so you can turn it to the left or the right, or facing straight away if you need some more room in your cabinet, just like the Flash figure. Flocked Pokemon, I just gotta have them. So we'll go into the last 3, which are Hunter x Hunter figures. And the first one is a box lunch exclusive. It's Killua with his yo-yos. So this figure makes me super duper happy. We are collecting all of the Killuas, really. Out of all of the Funko Pop that we have for Hunter x Hunter, we have so many Killua now, it's not even funny. But I went ahead and I looked up all of the Hunter x Hunter Funko Pop that are available, and it really doesn't matter to me. I want them all. I have a bunch of alerts set for eBay, and this figure runs very expensive everywhere I can find it, except for this one alert I got where I snuck in and I ninja'd the bid at like $9. So absolutely, this box lunch exclusive, I don't think it's going to be in stock ever again for box lunch, and grabbing it for $9 is absolutely a steal. So I'm going to put Killua up here for just a second while we talk about the next one. The next one being Kite from Hunter x Hunter. Wow, yes, I love this figure. I love the character too. This one actually is not an online order, but I wanted to toss it in here because it is one of our Hunter x Hunter figures that I have waiting. And as you can see, this one is the Scythe Common. If you look really closely on his crazy slots, it actually shows the number 2. And on the Funko Store exclusive Kite with Carbine that we got, it shows the number 4. So I love that little detail. This one, I was actually surprised by my mom. My mom found this one at Five Below for only $5.95. So we're definitely going to add this one and put it right next to the Kite with Carbine. So yeah, let me put Kite over here. They deserve to be at the top, right? And the last one that I wanted to talk about is the most exciting one for me, other than the Flocked Sylveon, of course. And it is the recently dropped Funko Store exclusive glow-in-the-dark Killua from the very first common launch. Yes, I absolutely adore this figure. At the very beginning, I was debating whether I should get this common for $12 because for the longest time, I thought the AAA exclusive, the only difference was that they changed the color of the eyes from black to blue. But then when you really think about it, the AAA exclusive is Killua using his god speed. And this common, to me, signifies more of Killua using his spark ability. You know, the scene where he can shoot electricity between the palms of his hands. So when putting both of these figures side by side, it's actually a completely different mold. So I'm still really happy that I never went and bought the $12 common, and that I waited and got super lucky and had the Funko store release the glow-in-the-dark version of this figure. So the king can go right here, and we got all of our figures out. I love that we can add 3 more Hunter x Hunter Funko Pop to our collection, and of course another flocked Pokemon to our collection. We have a couple of Flash figures, but I don't know if I'm going to have an entire section back here in the cabinet for Flash. And the Enchantress can go into the Disney collection, but we don't have enough Disney Pops to fill in a section just yet. With me, I kind of want to have at least 4 figures to dedicate half of part of a cabinet section, and possibly 8 to fill an entire row. The only thing we have spilling over 2 rows right now, of course, are our Blacklight figures, and Hunter x Hunter, of course. But I know in the future we're going to have a Marvel section, and blatantly obvious, we have a ridiculous amount of Funko Sodas from all of the shorts that we've made. And it's awesome because most of them are chases. But I have a feeling that our My Hero Academia Funko Pop, they're going to spill over because we're sitting at a full row of 10 right now. 8 boxes and 10 figures. And of course Star Wars, because we have a full row of 8 boxes and 8 figures, but we did just get the Ahsoka and Darth Maul 2-pack. The only trouble that I really have is how to incorporate the big pops like the Jabba the Hutt or the Doctor Strange versus Scarlet Witch scenes. So if you enjoy content like this, be sure to subscribe down below and hit the bell so that you're notified when I have a new episode uploaded. And smash like and leave a comment. Let me know which one of these figures is your favorite. And again, thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next episode.